counts, so don't worry why. We'll explain later. I'm using a phone together with a laptop. Thank you so much for praying for us, Arnold. Sorry, guys, we might not have all our mentors today. Some of them went back to duties. Remember, schools have been opened. Some teachers have been told to go to school. So it's a bit hard to get most of them, but definitely we're going to have them over the weekend. Yeah, so sorry that you may not have all of them today, but you're going to have some of us today joining us as the time goes by. Maybe just to ask, how was Saturday? How was Saturday? How was your week? How is your week going on, guys? Arnold, how is your week getting along? Since you're the one who prayed for us, anything about how your week is getting along? It's moving on well, eh?
Yes.
All right. What about Nikisha?
Yes.
Nikisha, how about your week? Nikisha. Nikisha, how about your week? How is it?
Fine.
Fine, awesome. Now, how many were there on Sunday? What did you learn on Sunday? Those are there on Sunday. I think I can see Neema. Neema, how was Sunday? What did you learn about Sunday? Remember last time I was at home with a lot of cows. I am back, but I want to see what did you learn on Sunday, Neema? Neema, please unmute. Neema is not unmuting.
Sunday was nice.
Yes. What did you learn? Anything that you picked up?
We learned about
just go.
Conflict resolution among teens and parents.
And parents.
Yeah.
I hope it was awesome.
Yes, it was.
Awesome, awesome. I'm glad that you learned. And Mentor Kituzi took you through very well. Now, just in a brief, you're going to learn something briefly about attitude, but I want just to ask you, let's open our videos. Let's put our videos on as we welcome other people to join us on board. Let our videos be on and let's learn together. I want us to learn something about attitude. Neema, if someone asks you to define attitude, what will you say attitude is? Yes, Neema?
Okay, attitude. For me, attitude is how you handle things, how you behave. How you behave.
Attitude is how you behave. Awesome. Evans? Evans, what is attitude for you? Evans, I can't hear you. Evans, attitude. Evans, when someone asks you to define attitude, what will you say attitude is for you, Evans? Attitude,
I don't know the terms to use.
You don't know the term to use? Yes, Faith Katunge.
Attitude.
What's attitude for you, Faith?
Attitude, I guess, to me, it's how you think or feel about something.
How you think or feel about something. Awesome. It can be either negative attitude or a positive attitude, right? You can either think about it positively or think about it negatively. Both of them are attitudes. So the way you think about something can either give you a positive attitude or a negative attitude. All right, that is awesome. Nikisha, what do you think attitude is? If someone says, hey, mzee uko na attitude, Joe, what does this person mean? Yes, Nikisha. Someone says, attitude.
A certain way of
Come on.
thinking or feeling about something.
A certain way of thinking or feeling about something. Awesome. Hey, you guys are bright, eh? You guys are bright. Yani tumemaliza 3 months na mmekuwa washarp hivyo. So tukienda 1 year je. I love the way you guys are so informed. Nikisha, that's powerful, eh? Thank you so much. You can give yourself a clap. You can give Nikisha a clap. Acheni kumchukia. Nikisha, clap. All right. Let me hear it from Arnold. Arnold has said something. Yeah. Let me hear it from Melvin. What's attitude for you, Melvin? Melo. Melvin is thinking. Melvin, please. We have missed you. Now, let me give Melvin some few minutes to rearrange herself. Now, attitude is both what you guys have said. You guys are so right. You guys are so clever. You guys are so powerful. You've given a very nice definitions. I just want to hear it from maybe one person, maybe who is willing to maybe give a different definition of attitude. Let me hear it from a man. I want it from a man. Let me hear it from no. Let me hear it from Angel first. Angel, what's attitude, Angel?
Attitude is a feeling of something good or bad.
Something good or bad. Do you think it is bad to have a bad attitude? Back to you, Angel. Is it bad? Is it good or bad to have a bad attitude? Unasema tuko na bad attitude hivyo tu, yani kimeumana tuko na hiyo attitude tu, juu ni kwa nini? But you have just a bad attitude. Do you think it is right or wrong? Please, Angel, do you have a bad attitude in life? Angel is not talking. Angel is not talking. All right, let me go back to Kara. Kara, how are you? Kara, please. What's a bad attitude, Kara? What's a bad attitude? Wangapi washaambiwa na msee mazao kuna attitude? Nani ashaambiwa na msee kuna attitude ukashindwa msana maanisha nini? Huu ni mimi tu. Mbona niambia niko na attitude? This is just me. Yeah. So an attitude is just a feeling, like you guys have said, just a feeling about something. It can either be negative or positive feeling. It doesn't really show that you're a bad person if you have a bad attitude, because it depends on what you want to know or you want to learn. But at the end of the day, is attitude defines who you are. And sometimes you're not supposed to be controlled by attitude, because sometimes you have bad attitude that really does not really or maybe create the best out of us. Because once you have a bad attitude, it means that things in life that you can't control. Yeah, it means that things in life that you can't take care of. So you're being controlled. Most cases, people who have bad attitude are being controlled by the feelings. And as we've been having, maybe doing a lot of Najijua with you guys, the most important thing we've been doing is trying to help people understand who you are. Because the best thing you can ever do to yourself is understand who you are, so that you're able to control your attitude. If you don't know who you are, then even feelings will control who you are. But once you know who you are, it means you're able to control everything in your life and you're not controlled by anything. So I wanted to share the screen, but it's a bit lagging off. But I'll just share with you some information about attitude. I really pray that all of you should put your videos on. I say today I might be alone, but because I have 14 of you, I feel very safe. I really pray that you put your videos on, because in 5 years, 10 years to come, you'll find this video on YouTube. Because you'll be able to go on YouTube and tell your children, unaona vile niko, eh? I've been working hard. Yeah, I went to school. Besides that, I was learning about who I am. And that's what you're doing Najijua, because once you do Najijua, you're able to understand who you are. whose you are and your purpose in life. So put on your video because you know who you are, and you guys have been together for the last 3 months. Tumebond, tumependana, tujapigana anyway, but we have known who you guys are and we love you guys for free. So thank you so much. Let me take you through some few slides on attitude. I really wish you can have a pen because I'm not going to be able to share the slides because of the machine I'm using. It's a bit sluggish, but at the end of it, I can still send you the video you can watch. Now, you guys are very right on what you have said about attitude. It's a feeling either positive or negative about something. Yeah. So it's a feeling. Let me just read it for you. So it's just a feeling or the way you see something or the way you view something. It can either be positive view or a negative view. Yeah. So it does not matter whether you have a bad attitude or a good attitude, but what matters is how do you approach whatever you're doing. Some people have a bad attitude concerning a teacher. You've seen that in school. Mseko tuna a bad attitude. Ataki tu mode. Mwalimu nikimwona nasikia tu kutapika. That's a bad attitude. And some of us have a bad attitude concerning chemistry, biology, physics, science, home science, yeah, languages and all that. Now, the moment you have a bad attitude, it affects the whole person in you. Yeah, and that's why it's very important that you don't need to allow an attitude to control you, because any attitude, in fact, a bad attitude is like a flat tire. You go nowhere with it. And you guys have seen vehicles. You guys have been in vehicles. You guys have panda magari mingi. Probably some of you have vehicles at home, and you understand that when you are at home, when you want to go somewhere with your parents, and then your dad goes out and then you find the tire is flat. Aizi waambie ingeni kwa gari tuishie, we ingeni kwa gari, we nikisha ingia. When the fire is flat, when the tire is flat, it is automatically that your dad will tell you, do you know what, you guys, let's change the tire first. Yeah, because your dad or your mom has a right to tell you guys, we tuishie, mwingie kwa gari na mwendeshe gari na rim quick. By the time unachapa 100 meters, it's not only the tire that has broken, but it has caused a lot of harm both to the rim, the brakes, and the entire car. Yeah. So a bad attitude is like a flat tire. It cannot take you anywhere. So anyone who operates in life with a bad attitude, kuna bad attitude concerning hata ukuta. Anatembea tu hivi anasema, hii ukuta inaniboingi. Kai, seriously? Ukuta. Yeah. Sana chukio tu ukuta. Unaangalia ukuta unasema, hii ukuta inaniboingi. Boss, ni ukuta, hata ijui kama inakuboingi. Yeah. And some of you unatembea tu unasema, aish, mimi niko na tu maasa na nibo. No maasa tu je kana kwa nyumba. So that's a bad attitude. It can never take you far. You'll walk with it, but you know what? You will faint on the road. You will cause a lot of troubles to your life. Yeah. So we are here to learn about good attitude, because anyone who operates under bad attitude can never succeed in life. You can never go far. Like I said, your car at home, your parents can decide to get you in and move with you as far as you can because gari ni yake. But you know what? It won't go far. So I'm here to help you understand how to operate or how to work out your life under attitude that is positive. But let me tell you, there's no positive or negative, positive attitude. Attitude is a bad feeling. It's always a feeling. Unajisikia tu, upendi mode, no, nothing bad about it. Upendi tu Menta Douglas, sorry for that. No one hates me here. Upendi tu le neighbor wako, upendi tu le msana uza nyama pale, ule Masai yako tu na life yake. Yeah. So if you don't love who you are, if you don't really change that attitude, it's like a flat tire. You will move with it, yes, but it won't take you far. You will move with it, yes, but it won't take you where you want to go. Yeah. So you must change an attitude in life. You must change that bad attitude. You must work on that attitude so that you can be the person you want to be. So let me, so one thing is understand as you said that as you're writing your notes down, right, that an attitude, a bad attitude or an attitude is like a flat tire. It can never take you far. It can never take you far. You will walk with it, but it will affect the rest of your life. It will affect the way you think. That's why if you have a bad attitude about another teacher in school, it will not affect only your relationship with that teacher, but it affects even the way you perform in that subject. And as I said, If you have a bad attitude, which is like a flat tire, you'll go with it, but it will not only affect your tires, but it will go ahead and affect even your engine, affect even your rim, things that are not even related to it. So anyone who operates under a bad attitude is operating under a flat tire. Soon he will break down, and most of the things in his life will be affected because of that. So that's one thing about attitude. It's like a flat tire. It won't take you far. Very soon, you will always find yourself not moving. Yeah. So that's what we call an attitude. So kama uko na attitude hauna bahati, haikupeleki mahali. So the definition is, this is a settled way of thinking, feeling about something. It's the way you communicate your moods to others. Msako tuna moods. Kemka asubuhi hata umechukia tu pusi kipita karibu na wewe unaichapa kofi ingine kali sana. Yeah? Umekasirika hata cockroach. Haina shida na wewe, alafu unataka kuichapa. Unaona? It's the way you feel about something. You communicate your moods. You wake up in the morning, you're so tired even with your phone. Yeah? So the way you communicate your moods to others, that's what we call an attitude. Or you can say it's a predisposition or a tendency to respond positively or negatively towards a certain idea or object. You either respond positively or negative towards a certain idea or object or person or situation. Like I said, unakasirika tu mti. Yeah? Unakasirika tu msee, unakasirika tu boda, unakasirika tu mat, ama konda, ama mode, ama ule msee wa kitchen, those who are in boarding school. Yeah? Attitude influences an individual's choice of action and responses to challenges, incentives, and rewards. So what we say is an attitude affects the way you make choices in life. It even affects the way you relate with people. It even affects the way you interact with your parents. You can never operate under a bad attitude and have a positive relationship in life. You can never. So you must change your attitude so that you can go far with whatever you're doing. Yeah. So I'm going to show you some videos. I hope they'll be able to play, but let me continue. As you can post your questions on the same thing as attitude. Now, one thing you need to understand is the most significant change in a person's life. You can't change the way you dress. You can change the way you dress and put on very nice makeup until you have a foundation. Uko na first layer, second layer, third layer, fourth layer, fifth layer. But if you don't change your attitude, then you won't operate positively in life. So as much as you're going to change everything in life, the most important thing that you need to change in life is not even to change the way you stay or change your friends. Some of you change your friends because you feel like your friends are not the right people to stay with. And some even change schools. So some I've seen students coming to school, and after some times, like there's a former who came to school somewhere where I teach. And then these form ones were just in school for 2 weeks. And then they were like, they don't want this school. So when their parents were called, they will say, kwa nini? I just want to go back to a day school. Yeah. They want to go to a day school. So you can change a school. You can change from a day school to a boarding school, to a boarding school to a day school, from a national school to a extra county school. But if you don't change your attitude, even if you go to that school, you still operate that way. You can change the way you dress, but if you don't change your attitude, it's like a flat tire. You can do very good finishing on your car. Give it the best finishing. Give it the best decals. Do the best interior for your car. But if you don't change the tire, it can't take you anywhere. Yeah. You can change even the way you dress. You can change even your friends. Some of you change your friends because you feel like you get new friends. You find yourself with the same attitude because you did a wrong transaction. You need to change your attitude. So right attitude produces right choices. Sometimes you make wrong choices because we have operating under wrong attitudes. Yeah. Uko na attitude mbaya, unaona vile nataka kunyesha, wewe unaanza kukasirika juu vile nataka kunyesha. Yeah. Vua tu nataka kunyesha, wewe umezusha kuzusha. Na kuna msemo amesema, mvua inataka kunyesha. I love this man. At least I've planted some seedlings. They're going to get better. Attitude. Yeah. So your attitude determines your altitude. Janelle, what is altitude? Yes, Janelle?
Altitude.
Yes.
It's height above sea level.
Height above sea level, yeah? The higher you go, the cooler it becomes. So altitude is a higher level, in other words. Altitude is a higher level, in other words. You go. So what I mean is this, what I say when I say your altitude determines your altitude, it means if you change your attitude, then you can go far. If you want to go higher, if you want to increase, if you want to go get better grades, if you want to be the best that you can ever be, since we started these sessions, when we started these sessions in July, and you want to achieve the best in life, both academically, yeah, both being so close to your parents, having a good relationship with your parents. If you want to achieve anything higher, if you want to increase your bar, then you have to work on your attitude. So attitude determines your altitude. You can't go far if you have a bad attitude. Nothing can stop the man or the woman or anyone who has the right mental attitude from achieving their goals. It means if you want to achieve your goals, then just change your attitude. I always tell guys or students in school that, you know what, you're here for 4 years. You didn't come here to make friendship. You didn't come here to have relationship or kufurahisha mode. Yeah, you came here to work hard and pass. So what to do is concentrate on your classes. Even if that teacher talks to you badly, or even that teacher really, you don't really feel like mnaingiana, ukuja kuingiana na mamode, ulikuja kupass mtihani. So do what? Just have a right attitude. And you know what? Concentrate on your academics and change your mental. If you change your mental thing, that's why last week you're doing about mental wellness. When you're able to change about your mental wellness, then you're able to move everywhere fine, right? Yeah. So nothing can stop you, Janelle. Nothing can stop you, Rina. Nothing can stop you, Evans. Nothing can stop you, Floyd. Nothing can stop you if you change your attitude. You can achieve anything in life. Yeah. You can achieve anything in life. Bora tu umechange attitude yako. Yeah. And the same thing applies. No one who has a wrong, if you have a bad attitude, you can never achieve anything in life. So you have to change your attitude so that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve in life. Yeah. Now let me give you a few quotes. You guys know disability. Let me ask, let me see who is on board, because I think I've talked to Janelle for long. Kevin, how are you? Hello, Kevin. Kevin. Okay, let me talk to Joy Kawira. Kevin, you're on. Joy Kawira, please put on your mic. Put on your mic.
Yes.
Now, Joy, what is the definition
Yes.
of disability? What is disability?
It's a certain imperfection in something.
Oh, imperfection is something or someone. All right. Let me see, Arnold. Arnold, what do you think disability is? Please put on your videos. You guys look awesome in your videos, but you look so dull without videos. Put on your video, Janelle, Floyd, Arnold. Please put on your videos. Angel, Anthony, Cara. Please put on your videos. Put on your videos. All right. Joy, you said it's the way, something that is imperfect, eh? Joy, attitude. Now,
Yes.
all of attitude umesema ni nini? Just maybe repeat it.
I was not here when you were starting.
I'm just asking you to define for me what is an attitude. What is not attitude? What is disability?
Oh, it's a certain imperfection in someone or something.
Imperfection, yeah. Okay,
Yes.
Faith Katunge.
I guess.
Yes.
I guess disability is maybe a condition that limits someone's movements or maybe activities.
Awesome. It's a condition that limits someone's ability to do something. We can say that way, yeah? Ability to move, ability to walk, ability to talk, ability to hear. Those are disability. Ability to see, ability to even run, ability to lift up your hands. So it is anything that limits someone's ability to perform a certain function. Now, that is what you know as disability. But let me tell you something different about that. That there's no disability in life. There's no one who is disabled in life, because some people that you think are disabled, you discover that they can do a lot of things. You go to this a lot of marathons. Most of the people nowadays, they do marathon. You have marathon for the disabled. You have marathons for people who maybe don't have their four limbs and all that. But the only disability in life that you will ever have that will not make you achieve anything in life, and you can write this one down and you can share it on WhatsApp status or on Facebook or whichever group. The only disability in life is a bad attitude. I can repeat, there's no disability in life, because those people that don't have limbs, there's this pastor that is called, I'm not sure his name, but I think we discussed him sometimes back with you guys, that is a preacher, but he doesn't have limbs, both limbs of amekatika kwanza kwa kiuno hapa. But this guy is a preacher, he's known worldwide, he has 1 million followers. So there's no disability in life. The only disability in life is a bad attitude. So kawa ni msemo uko na bad attitude, from today understand that you have a disability in life. So kama ni msemo unamkatuka umechukia tu kila msee, umechukia paka hata na ufagio. Anyone who has a bad attitude, yeah, is a disabled person. So think about that. Because you can't do anything in life. Like I said, a bad attitude is like a flat tire, it can never take you far. So it means it's a disabled thing, unless you change it. The next quote I want to give is, the difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude. I remember sijisikii poa, niko na siku mbaya, sina form. It's your attitude, man. Hakunanga siku mbaya. The Bible says this is the day that the Lord has made, that I'll rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. It means it is not the day that attitude has made. Since you can make it when I'm saying it is the day that the Lord has made. They need to rejoice and be glad in it. So that's attitude. So the difference between a good and a bad day is your attitude. The difference between a good teacher and a bad teacher is your attitude. The difference between maths being bad and hard and maths being easy is your attitude. If you change your attitude, you're able to achieve anything in life. I know of students who I know, I've talked to, I've mentored, I've helped them pass exams, who only change their attitude concerning a teacher and concerning a given subject. They changed and became positive and they passed. So the difference between a bad grade and a good grade is your attitude, nothing else. That's the only difference. It's not nothing else in life. Yeah. The local say is, a sheep is always safe at the shore, but that is not where it's supposed to be. So a bad attitude will only leave you at the shore, up under maji, but it can't take you far. Yeah. Then a bad attitude is like a flat tire, like I said. Then I can say is your attitude determines your direction. Your attitude determines your direction. If you have a bad attitude, your directions are wrong. You can't go anywhere. And lastly, an attitude is a small thing that makes a big difference. Give me a minute, I come back. Sorry for that. Yeah. So the difference between a good day and a bad day, I said, is a bad attitude, the attitude. And then the last thing I said is attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. It looks so little, it looks so small, it looks so insignificant in your life. Nona. That tuko tu msewa attitude. Watu huwezi jielewa ni kati kuna kadogo tu kati kadogo umsa kuna attitude and you think it is something simple. It looks so insignificant, but let me tell you, it will cost you your life. Yeah. So the best thing you can ever do for yourself right now from today is just change your attitude. You know what you have a bad attitude towards. Maybe you can chat on the side chat. Ni nini umekuwa na attitude yake? Umekuwa so attitude ya nini? Attitude was or mabeste or attitude ya yeah. What has been a problem to you in terms of attitude? Yeah. What has been the biggest problem to you in terms of ni kitu gani mko kisema yeye wasome kwamba msee uko na attitude mbaya siku hizi? So ask yourself, what is it and how is it affecting your life? Because sometimes bad attitudes makes us to be caged in a prison. You are so much caged whereby you really feel so bad about someone else who does not know that you feel bad about them. Ushakasikia msee na ujui kama yeye mwenyewe hata juu kama umemkasirikia. So wewe ndio uko na stress juu msee umtaki tu, lakini yeye mwenyewe hana shida na wewe. You just feel like you don't want this person, and this person feel like, no, me, I'm okay. My life is moving on. Yeah. So that's the difference between a good day or a bad person who has a bad attitude and person who has a good attitude. So like I said, it looks like a small thing, but it has a very big effect in your life. Yeah. It has a very, so we can chat on the side chat as I continue. Maybe you can read maybe on the chat something that you think has been, what attitude has you been doing? Yes.
Excuse me, sir. What is the password to the meeting? When I enter, the one you have said it is saying incorrect.
Sorry, I'm seeing you inside. Let me give you. Share my phone. Let me just give you in a minute. Because that's what people have been using. But don't try Destiny. It should be Destiny. Or you can use, if someone wants to get into it, you can enter through.
Excuse me, Mr. Douglas, we can't hear you.
Oh, yeah. Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry for that.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Nimekuwa nikiimba kumbe. All right. Now the passcode is I can share it. Let me share it on the chat. and then you can go ahead. Let me just share it on the chat. Just a minute. Sorry for that, guys. So right, so you can copy it to anyone who wants it. It's on the side chat. You can copy it to anyone who wants it. Is that okay? Can we continue now? You can continue.
Yes.
All right, I've shared it, so you can continue with it. Yeah, so I was on attitude, and I want you people to be very real. Just share exactly what you think has been an attitude for you. Gani imekuwa ikikusumbua? Attitude gani imekuwa ikikusumbua? And then we can maybe laugh and correct ourselves. So let me send someone the passcode. I think it has been hard for people to get in. I already sent. So let's share one of the funny things that maybe tumekuwa na attitude kuhusu mwalimu, kuhusu mama, kuhusu nguo, yeah, and all that. Now, so let me say this. An attitude is your greatest asset. People have a lot of assets in life. People have cars, yeah. People have houses. People have all those big things, very many big things. But the greatest asset that you can never have in life is your attitude, and a good attitude. Yeah, you can have the best phone, you can have the best things in life. But let me repeat, the best asset that you can never have in life if you have a good attitude. So ask yourself, if you ask yourself how rich you are, then ask yourself which attitude you have. If you have a bad attitude, then you're not rich. So the best asset in life is the greatest asset in life is an attitude, a good attitude. Because once you have a good attitude, nakwambia mse utaenda mbali. Once you have a good attitude, you can do anything in life. Nothing is impossible. Once you are able to walk in good attitude. Please write those notes down. They will help you. Yeah, they will help you somewhere. So the only way, the only asset that you can ever have in life is an asset of a good attitude. Usitafute vitu zingine mingi. Just change your attitude and you'll be the best, the richest man in the whole world. Some of these great achievers, some of these great people who have achieved it in life, it's not because they have the best things, not because they have the best brain, but because they only have changed their attitude. Take everything positive. Don't just be someone who procrastinate every day. Yeah. You can read through all these biographies. People like even Bill Gates. Yeah. People like even like Miles Munro. People always an attitude, just changing an attitude. Yeah. So let me give you a very small scenario. An experiment was done in USA by one of the teachers. Let me say an experiment was done in the school, and this school, and it should like in a Janelle. So let me use Janelle. So an experiment was done in a school somewhere, and the principal was trying to check on attitude on the students in school. So this experiment was carried in a school. So this is what happened. So the principal called out 3 of his teachers and said to them, I want to listen to this story very carefully. So the principal of Janelle, shule inaitwaje?
King's School,
Janelle,
Nairobi.
please.
King's School. King's School, Nairobi.
King's School. King's School, Nairobi. Your school has kings and queens, and among the queens, eh? All right, thank you, Janelle. Now, so the principal of King's School, let me use King's School, Nairobi, call all his teachers, call 3 of his teachers, 3 only of his teachers. Yeah, and he said to them, this in quotes. So he called 3 of his teachers, teacher Ben, teacher N, teacher X, Y, and Z. So he told teacher X, Y, and Z, among all the other teachers in school, that he told them, you know, teacher X, Y, and Z, you guys are the best teachers in this school. You are the finest and you are the most experienced teachers in this school. We are going to give you 90 high IQ students. So now, since you X, Y, and Z are the best teachers in this school and well experienced, we are going to give you 90 excellent or high IQ. Wale wanafunzi magole ni bright, wale wanafunzi ni bright kabisa. So we are going to give you 90 students who are very bright with high IQ. So we're going to let you go with those students at their pace for the whole year and see how they will learn and improve. So now those 90 students are also the best students. You teachers, the 3 of you are the best teachers in the school. So 3 teachers are going to take through 90 students, work with them throughout the year, and help them work well and excel and perform better. Did you get me right? Up to there? Yes. Now, after I told them that, then this is what happened. At the end of the year, the students had achieved 20 to 30% improvement than other students in the whole school. So at the end of that year, 90 of those 20 students had improved by 20% in the academic performance. They had improved. Are you getting me? They had improved in the academics after the whole year. The principal called the teachers back. And then he told them that you teachers, your names were the first 3 drawn from the hat. So it was like picky pokey. They picked. Yeah. So this is what happened. So the principal called them and said, hey, teacher X, Y, and Z, ebu kujeni. Now, the 3 names, that is X, Y, and Z, were among 50 other names that were put in the ballot. So they were just sampled. Ile koroga, alafu pick moja, pick ingine, pick tatu. So X, Y, and Z were picked among 50. They were not like chosen to be the best. They were not chosen. They were not even maybe identified as the best, but they were just sampled from the box. Are you getting me? Then for the students, they were not the best students. Yeah. So this is what happened. So after he picked the 3 teachers by picky pokey, then he told them, why then did the student and the teachers perform exemplary? If I can ask you, they had an attitude of a positive expectations. This is what happens. Now the teachers had in mind that they were the best teachers and they were being given the best students. The students had in mind that they were the best students given the best teachers. Are you getting me? Attitude. So what happened is the principal played with their mental thinking. So the teachers' attitude changed, that they were having the best students and they were the best teachers to take over the best students to improve them. So the attitude changed and they worked hard knowing that they have the best students and they want to achieve the best results. The same thing happened to the students. They thought they were the best students, having the best teachers in the whole school, taking them through. They had to work hard because they're the best. Yeah. So this is what happens. Why then did the student perform and the teachers perform well? The reason. They had an attitude of a positive expectations. The same thing can happen to you. Why do you think you can perform well in school? Just have an attitude of a positive expectation that you can become the best, that you can become yeah. Sorry for that. There's an internet disruption. So this is what happened. They just thought they had the best. So what did they form? They thought that they had a positive attitude. They had a positive attitude to post to and expectations. So the same thing can happen to you. Just change your mindset. Just in the way you think about something. Even change the way you think about yourself. Some of you think negative about yourself. You already put yourself down, that you can never achieve anything in life. that not always the best, that wewe huwezi pita chem, huwezi pita maths, huwezi pita science, ushajitoa. Yeah. Can you have a different heart? Can you change something in your mind? Can you have a positive attitude for a positive expectation? That's what happened to those teachers. Yeah. So maybe some of them they're not even the best teachers. But once waliingizwa box that you have been picked among the best 2 teachers, they thought that they can be the best performers. The same thing can happen to you. Change the way you think about yourself. Don't think of negatively about yourself. Don't think negatively about who you want to be in life. Don't even think negatively about your parents, because sometimes you don't achieve things in life because we think negatively about our parents. We think negatively about our teachers. We think negatively about our friends. Yeah. So we fail to achieve our success because our mindset has been dug mpaka si ufikenga tu fala. Si ufikenga tu sisi ni mafala. Si hatuwezi toboa maisha. Yeah. You're looking at your family and you say like, in our family, nothing has ever come out well. No one in our family has ever drove a car. Yeah. No one in our family has ever maybe scored an A in the ND exam or in a final exam. No one in our family, you think, you're looking at your background, you're like, oh, shajito, enu shaji minus too. You can't change that attitude. I'm one of them. Yeah. Yeah. When people thought that I cannot achieve it in life, I can't, like doing the wedding. I did my wedding. Yeah. Most people thought that I can't do a wedding. And I'd even looked back in our family that most people are not done weddings. I did my wedding. You can't change things when you change your attitude. When people think you can't do it, you say, I can do it. Yeah. When your history tells you that no one has ever achieved an A in your family, you can get kuka, babu, nini, no one has achieved an A. You can tell you what, I'm going to be the first person to get that A in our family. Yeah. If no one, people have been saying that, Joy, no one has ever been a doctor. So unataka kujifunza kwa daktari. Tell them, yes, I'm going to be the first doctor in our family. Attitude. Yeah. If Janelle, people say that in our family, none has been an engineer. You tell them, oh, none. Awesome. I'm going to be the deal breaker. I'm going to be an engineer in our family. Positive thoughts. But if you dig yourself in the, no one has ever been, so attitude. Yeah. Kara, if people have said that no one in your family has been a pilot and feel like it is hard, people say, hey, kukua pilot ni kazi ngumu, it's hard. Oh, it's hard, I'm going to achieve it this time. Yeah, Nikisha. Yeah. Evans, the same thing applies to you. People have said that you can never make it. You can never be the best statisticians or the best pilot or the best engineer, the best news anchor. None has been in our family. Yeah, wase wa kwenyu hakuna msasha toboa maisha. Unaambia, awaje toboa maisha, this time ndio toboa maisha. Are we learning together? Joy, Evans, Arnold, are we together? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, you can nod your head. Yeah. So, kama kuna mahali watu washasema hautatoboa maisha, naambia, hiyo ni yao. But for me, nitatoboa maisha. And I will tell you, there are many things I've done in life. But when I'm looking back in our family, they're not there. Even doing mentorship, even writing a book. I wrote a book. I have 2 books right now. Yeah. But I will in our family, none has been eloquent and written a book. None has been a mentor. None has been a relationship coach. And mimi siwezi. So attitude is so important in life. Yeah. Yeah. So among those students, they had an attitude of positive expectations. The teacher and the student believed in themselves and one another. They performed well because they believed they could. You can perform better, not because something changed in your family, but because you think positive about your family, about yourself. So from today, I want us to think positive. Change your attitude. Change the way you think. Change the way you see things. Yeah? Change the way you see things. Change the way you see things. Yeah? So what made the greatest difference? A confession to make. Yeah? So you did not. So this is all I think we have said it all. The principal confessed, and then he said this: I did not pick 90 of the best students. They were just a run off from the other students. Like I said, I'll pick other students. Or those 90 students were just picked from other students. Yeah, yeah. Notice this: the teachers quickly thought that they were the best in school. Yeah. And that's what you need to do. Have a positive mindset in your family. Angalia mko ngapi? Then say, I'm going to be the first pilot. Yeah. There's a quote by James Allen. James Allen says, the greatest discovery of my generation is that human being can alter their life by altering his or her attitude. You can alter your life by altering your attitude, either making it to be positive or making it to be negative. This is a quote by James Allen. Yeah. And then it says, attitude is like your sunglasses. You can only see what you have put in your mind to see. You choose to see the best in a situation of the worst. The sunglasses, when you put on sunglasses that maybe show a blue shade or whatever shade, you can only see what you put in your eyes. You can't see what you don't put in your eyes. So if I have sunglasses that are red, I'll be seeing red shadows. I think, you know, madam, I think most people love sunglasses. Janelle loves sunglasses, I know. Yeah. If you put on shades, there is na onyesha orange, that's what you'll see. If you put on shades that when you walk on the sun, oh, sorry, Wesley, let me repeat the quote. The greatest discovery, that is by James Allen, the greatest discovery of my life, of my generation, this is what Allen says. The greatest discovery of my life, of my generation, is that human being can alter his or her life by altering his attitude. Human being can alter their life by altering their attitude. Then it says, attitude are like sunglasses. So I was explaining, if Wesley puts on sunglasses that are dark, and when they're on the sun, they show blue color. That's why they show blue color, they don't show yellow. If Faith Katunge puts on sunglasses that are blue, and when he's on the sun, they show orange. That's what they'll show. So attitude is like your sunglasses. You only see what you decide to see. When you don't want to see it, you have to change the sunglasses. Yeah, you have to change the sunglasses. So I ask you right now, what do you see? What is on your sunglasses? Janelle, what's on your sunglasses? Arnold, Evans, Floyd, Melvin, Nikisha, Kara, what is on your sunglasses today? Yeah, Joy Kawira, attitude, what's in your sunglasses today? Neema, Wesley, ask yourself, which glasses do you have? If you have a glass of bad attitude, change it. So lastly, how do you change your attitude? How do you change your attitude? Nasema mimi sasa nitafanyaje? Mimi mwamka tu kama niko hivyo, nachukianga tu hata TV yetu. Nikiamka tu hivi nachukia hata nyumba. Nataka tu niende kuishi kwa jirani. Attitude. How do you change your attitude? Take responsibility for your thoughts and your actions. Just change the way you think. Mental wellness. The Bible says that whatever is true, whatever is of good report, whatever is trustworthy, whatever is of praise, whatever is of good report, then think about such thing. Philippians 4:8. So it means I need to change the way I think. If I've been thinking negative, just change, think positive. Yeah. Umepikiwa tu chai, umeona glass umekiwa chai umeboeka, unaanza kusema hey, mimi nasikia tu hii chai ni kwenye glass. Change the way you think, just change your thoughts. Change your thoughts. So how do you change your thoughts? Think positive. Think positive. Yeah. Then number 2, which is an assignment that we're going to do now, because I have all your names. List negative things in your life and begin to change them one by one. So this is a question I'm giving all of us. List down all negative things in your life. But I'm going to give you only 10 negative things. Any 10 things that you've been thinking negatively about in your life, only 10. And then list them down. And then send them to me. So you're mentoring you guys? Yes. Send them to me, to that number that always send the link. So you number send to link 0702. Just send it to us. And it is a walk. We're going to walk with you so that you can change your attitude, because you see, you have to change your tire. Na saa zingine mbuyu ama mimi naweza kuwa na flat tire na niamue kuchange peke yangu. But kuna time naweza kuwa na flat tire na niamue kutafuta mechanic and change. Meaning that things in life I can do on my own. There's a way I can change some attitude in my life on my own. But sometimes I can find it so hard that I need someone else to help me change that attitude. That's what I'm saying. Write them down and let me be your mechanic today. Let me be your mechanic today. On Sunday, we are coming from home, Ushago, and then we got a puncher along Wayaki Way. So I had to get into the petrol station, and as much as I know how to do it, but I felt like this one had to be done by someone else. So I had to call someone and pay him and change my tire, and I had to move on. That's what I'm saying. Please, let me be your mechanic today. Let Mentor Tina be your mechanic today. Let Mentor Catherine, let Mentor Ben, let Mentor Joy Kakazi, let Mentor Kituzi be your mechanic today. Peleka gari garage, mwambie mazee hii tire inanisumbua. Help me change it. Yeah. So list 10 negative things in your life and send them to me. Number 3, let go of expectations. Sometimes you have high expectations of people. So when they don't meet our expectations, we have attitude about them. Unataka tu wewe ndio unaonekana kila saa favor. When you want high expectations of people, they may not meet your expectations and you feel like they don't love you, and then you have a bad attitude about them. So reduce lower your expectations in life. Number 3, forgive yourself and others. Forgive yourself and others. So kama kuna place msemo imekuanga tu na attitude kwake, mazee mimi sijui kwa nini nachukianga msee. Mazee forgive him and forgive yourself. Yeah. Then limit or remove negative people in your life. Sometimes kuna wase wanakusambazianga hiyo attitude mbaya. So kwa colonia bad attitude people. There are people who are always negative in life. They're always procrastinating. They'll never have any positive thing. Yeah. Hata ukiingia nao Thika Road, mwambie vile barabara inakaa nyewe, ama mpeleke Prado mpya yenye imetoka kwa showroom saa hizi V8. Hata kwambia hii gari iko chini. Hata kuna siku naona kitu positive, iko chini mazaa wapi? Hakuna kitu hapa. Have you ever seen such people? People will always negative. So remove negative people in your life. Yeah? So always remove those negative people in your life. If the people that are negative in your life, get them off. Kuna wasana kuambukizanga tu negativity. Umebuy phone mpya, brandi, Oppo mpya, zinatoka, you know those phones. You show him, anakwamba iko poa. Sidhani kama niko poa. Mazeni nani amebuy njumu poa. Nakwamba hiyo si njumu poa. Unaona vile inakaa. And they're always negative. Always negative. Naambia msema maybe generally my mom bought for me these nice sneakers and a very nice top and a very nice maybe a sports gear. Alafu ninamuonyesha hivi alafu hii mimi sipendangi hiyo color. Yaani ashatoa tu color. Wewe ni color yako lakini nasema hiyo color mimi sipendi. Buda. Yeah. Najui Janelle anapenda color bright. Where's Janelle? I think she loves bright colors. Ndio Janelle? Janelle, is it true?
No.
Don't go. But
Can't hear you.
Sorry, I was telling someone. I know the colors that you love. Which colors do you love? Which colors do you love, Janelle?
Purple.
Purple,
Black.
Black.
I think it's just those ones.
All right. It's all right, Janelle. I think you're right, but what I mean is this. Si kuna kitu unapenda, alafu unaambia msee umebuy hiyo kitu nakwambia sasa hiyo ni nini? There are people like that. Umeshinda vile umefurahi hiyo kitu iko supu nakwambia hapo umetupa mbao. So remove such people in your life. If you have people who are negative in your life, just get them off. Are we together, Janelle? Sikuna wase kama hao. Yeah. Umemwonyesha njumu poa, umebayo kakiatu kapoa ka heel na masa. Ama umeenda kwa pedicure, umepaka tumakucha vizuri, ama umeunda nywele kama nywele ya Janelle. Inakaa supu ama hiyo ya Kara. Hiyo nywele ya Kara iko supu kuliko yangu. Ama hiyo kibare ya nani? Hiyo kibare ya Floyd. Yeah, ama Arnold. Alafu msana kuambia tu hapo zi. So remove such people in your life. If there are people like that in your life, the best way to change your attitude is to change your friends. If you have friends who have bad attitude, write them off. Are you together, guys?
But the attitude like.
Sorry?
Bad attitudes like?
The example that I've given, whereby people will always put you down. Hakuna kitu anaona mzuri kwa maisha yako. Unamwonyesha phone umenunua poa, you have a nice phone that you bought, maybe it is a very nice phone. For you it is nice. But for them they're like, hiyo nao ni phone kweli. Yeah. Umebuy nguo mzuri dress, yake kuja sema, mi spendi your color. They're always negative. Hakuna siku anasema, oh, awesome. This is awesome. Yeah. So that's what I mean. People will always not see anything positive in whatever you show them. Yeah. Whether you show them your bed, whether you show them your earrings, whether you show them your sunglasses, they'll always pick something negative out of it. Yeah. Utamwonyesha phone anakuambia, hii phone ni poa lakini iko na earpiece ndogo ama beti yake inakaa. They'll always look for something negative to put it down. Are you getting me now, Arnold? They'll always look for something negative out of whatever you think is positive. So what do they do? They influence you to be negative person. People always complaining. People always putting you down. Yeah, so get them off your life. So you also say limit or remove negative people from your life. And then lastly, finally, respond to change. Respond to change meaning if there's a change, if there's something that you need to change in your life, change it. Don't be stiff. Yeah, because if you don't respond to change, change will change you and change will happen. Unaona kama saizi msalo kwa amekataa kukubali story ya COVID iko. Ilibidi akubali tu iko. Msalo kataa kukubali story ya chuo zitafunguliwa. Anakubali tu chuo zitafunguliwa. Msalo kataa kukubali maybe atafanya exam this year kama ni form 4 ama kama ataingia next class this year. Hata kama atakubali, at the end of the day is the change is taking place. So respond to change. Don't react to change. Yeah, it means accept things in life. Accept whatever is happening. Because if you don't accept them, it means you act under attitude. You're going to operate under bad attitude. Yeah. So respond to change and accept that it is happening. So respond to change and allow change to take place. Ukijifanya wewe ni mawe huwezi toboa maisha. Remain, accept change, respond to change, don't react with change. Yeah. Then lastly, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. And the best that you can ever do to yourself, this is now for you. Write it down. I said you can write it down, you can quote it, you can share it with your parents, you can share on your status, you can share on your friends, is positively affirm yourself daily. Oh man, this is the best you can do to yourself. Positively affirm yourself daily. Because I said, when getting to put down, vile we si mrefu, boss, we si mrefu, accept, we si mrefu. Vile we si mtall, we si mfupi, unataka kuwe mfupi, we si kuwa mfupi. Unaona? Accept yourself, affirm yourself, say positive things about who you are. Yeah? Say how wonderful, how fearful and awful you're made. How you're made in God's eyes. Yeah? How God has created you. Yeah? How you're an achiever. How you're an excellent student. How you're the best in the whole world. Affirm yourself. Give yourself credit. Usingoje yourself kupatia credit because they'll always put you down. Affirm yourself daily. Wake up in the morning and say that, no, oh, this is me. I'm beautiful. I'm handsome. I can get an A. Like I said, you can change. Siti uangalia wase wenyu huko nyuma hajapata A. I can get an A. I can go to a national school. Kwetu wase wanangatuko zile shule za district. Zile shule za Harambee. I said that for this time, I'm going to be the one who's going to go to a national school. Affirm yourself. Yeah. Give yourself credit every day and talk positive things about yourself. It will improve your attitude. It will make you to be the best that you ever wanted to be in life. So thank you so much. Hope it's been a long discussion. Leo tumekuwa wazuri sana. I've not seen anyone complaining. Can we have any interactions? Anything from you guys? But the best you can do in life is change your glasses. Change your sunglasses. Just change your sunglasses. If you've been putting on negative attitude sunglasses, put on the positive attitude sunglasses. The best way you can do it, I said, is take responsibility of yourself, of your thoughts and actions. The Bible said that we take authority and captive every thought that tries to do what? To lead itself against the knowledge of man. Anything that is not right, just get it off. Ni kama unachukua mtu mzigo hivi, unashukisha, unachukua attitude nzuri, unavaa. It's like putting on a cloth. Just change. Put on a different cloth. If you've been putting on a wrong attitude attire, get it off, put on a right attitude attire. Yeah, and some of these things, they are practical. You just think, you can even do it, dramatize this. Me have been having this bad attitude. Bad attitude, leo nakutoa. Now I'm putting on a good attitude. So take responsibilities of your thoughts and action. List negative things in your life and begin to change them. So I said about that listing of negative things, let us be your mechanics today. At the end of this session, send us all those 10 things. Then we'll be able to talk to you personally. Number 3, let go of expectations. Reduce expectation of people, where you want them maybe to be in your life. Like you don't expect people to affirm you. Yeah. Then forgive yourself and others. Limit or remove negative people in your life. This is very important. Get them off. Tell them to get off your seat. Like I always say, maybe as I finish with this one, if you're driving a car, and none of you knows how to drive, but if Evans or Arnold is driving a car, and then apatie Nikisha lift, yeah, or apatie Nikisha na Joy lift. So this is Arnold driving. So Nikisha and Kara, and Nikisha and Joy gets in the car, and then they're moving on. So if Nikisha starts telling Arnold that tupitie route, na Arnold mwenyewe anajua route kuna kwanga na jam ama kuna kwanga na portals, na kimforce, what Arnold will do, because Arnold owns the car, Arnold has a right of slowing down, going at the stage, stopping the car, opening the doors and telling them, do you know, you guys, I know where I'm going, you can alight and wait for the next car. So the same thing can happen to you now. If there are people who are taking your life in a wrong direction in terms of attitude, you're driving your own car. Your life is like your own car. You own your life. You're the one on the steering. You're the one on the wheel. You decide who to carry or not to carry, who to put off or who to put on. You have a right to limit the people who are getting into your car. That is the life that you have, by telling them, you know what, it's time for you to alight and let me go where I'm going. So my final question is, who is alighting your car today? Which thoughts are coming out of your life today? When you get them off, then your attitude is going to change and you're going to be the best that you ever wanted to be in life. Thank you so much and God bless you. Thank you. Right, any reactions? Let me hear from 1, 2, 3. Arnold, it's your time. I'd like to hear from Arnold. Arnold,
Yes.
Please, any reaction about today's session? What can you say?
If you have a good attitude, you will achieve.
Yeah, if you have a good attitude, you can achieve anything in life. That is right.